In this video, I want to talk about the prostate, the causes of prostate enlargement, prostate swelling, methods of preventing prostate enlargement, prostate diseases, and prostate cancer. Stay with us. The prostate is a gland in men's bodies, located below the bladder and around the urinary outlet. It plays a very important role in the production of seminal fluid and male secretions. There are three main types of prostate conditions and diseases. 1. Enlargement of the prostate gland. 2. Prostatitis, inflammation of the prostate gland. 3. Prostate cancer, malignant growth of cells in the prostate gland. In these three cases, the symptoms that occur in men are quite similar in the early stages of the disease, and its accurate diagnosis is an important issue. Some men usually experience frequent urination after the age of 50 or even younger, and they feel that their urine stream is thin, and the urine comes out drop by drop, and urine discharge is not done completely. And these symptoms are usually symptoms of prostate inflammation and prostate problems. So the symptom of the problem in the prostate gland is related to urination disorders in men. It may be gradual, thinning urination, and incomplete emptying of the bladder. Or urine may be voided in a split stream. Typically, this indicates narrowing of the urinary outlet because the prostatic gland, which surrounds the urinary tract, has become swollen and narrowed the passage. Therefore, for treatment, it's advisable to start with simple methods. After a 15 to 30-day treatment period, this condition will be resolved. This issue often causes concern in individuals over 50 years old. It typically worsens in individuals with a warm temperament after consuming hot-natured foods. So there's no need to worry. In over 80% of cases, there's no cause for concern, as the lesions and swelling in the prostate are usually benign, and it's easily treatable, or they are often inflected. Certainly, let's explore a few of the main causes of prostate gland swelling. The causes of prostate gland swelling. The first cause, lack of sexual activity and insufficient ejaculation. 2. Delayed and infrequent ejaculation. The act of individuals not allowing the release of seminal fluid during sexual activity can lead to disruptions in the prostate gland. So, prostate gland swelling is related to sexual intercourse, and individuals interfere with its natural and normal process, not allowing it to proceed naturally. So, it exerts pressure on the prostate gland, causing it to swell. 3. Excessive consumption of hot-natured foods and lack of semen discharge in gentlemen. So, when they consume excessive hot-natured foods and lack sufficient sexual activity, these individuals may experience prostate swelling. 4. Overeating and engaging in sexual activity on a full stomach, which can lead to swelling and enlargement of the prostate gland. 5. Of course, it should not go unmentioned. One of the reasons for the swelling of the prostate gland is excessive activity during youth. Unfortunately, young people masturbate, and they do not discharge sexual matters naturally, and this excessive activity leads to the swelling of the prostate gland. 6. Excessive increase in estrogen, the male hormone, in men. When the hormones and substances produced inside the prostate increase and are not discharged in a timely manner, it accumulates. And this accumulation of substances within that gland, which increases progressively and discharge does not occur, will lead to prostate disease. Many times when it comes to prostate gland swelling after examination and tests, they realize that it is not a simple infection or a simple swelling. This is a tumor which has two forms, benign and malignant, of which the malignant form is very rare, and when it's benign, it's entirely treatable. The treatment of prostate diseases. Well, let's delve into the treatment methods for prostate complications and the frequent urination complications we observe in men. Dear ones, in the first stage, individuals' diet should be modified, and spicy foods with a hot temperament should not be consumed excessively. I recommend that these individuals avoid hot-natured meats, like camel and turkey, etc. And for a while, they should consume more vegetarian meals, so that the body and liver cool down and body heat decreases. This is our first recommendation for treating prostate swelling. The next step for treating prostate swelling and prostate infections is they must definitely alleviate their constipation. It's better to consume cold temperament foods during this 1-month treatment period. And they should use more plant-based ingredients like zucchini, barley soup, barley bread, and vegetables with a balanced and cold temperament. And we strongly recommend that if they like, they dedicate one of their meals solely to grapes. If you have grapes available during a season, for example, for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's better to have one meal solely with grapes. Even if it's possible for you, have 2 meals with grapes along with whole grain bread, if you can. This cools the body, and this body cooling helps reduce prostate swelling. The next point is pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are incredibly beneficial for treating prostate diseases. They should use 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds every night. If you have a strong stomach, you can chew them, or you can use the kernel mix the kernel with a spoon of honey and a glass of water. Then, after 3 minutes, you'll have a milky-like drink. Consume it every night. It will be very effective for all prostate diseases. The next thing that must be observed is the elimination of tea. For those who have prostate swelling, tea consumption is very annoying. It increases the frequency of urination. And when people drink tea at night, they have to wake up several times and go to the bathroom WC. And complete urination does not happen. And it is excreted drop by drop. And they are very annoyed. Be sure to remove tea. And use Omani lemon instead of tea. Drink 2 to 3 stages of Omani lemon infusion with a little honey. Dear ones, for the treatment of prostate and prostate swelling, there is a need to evacuate semen and have sex, and you should have sex and ejaculation twice a week. This is one of the important things for prostate treatment, because in old age, people usually suffer from sexual impotence, and these problems arise for them. It is very useful for people over 50 years old, and they can solve this problem they have. Well, who have prostate gland infections or swelling, they'll be treatable and manageable with the same things I mentioned. They should follow these instructions for 1 month. Avoid consuming warm-natured foods and use cool-natured ones. They should use brewed Omani lime tea and pumpkin seeds. They should follow these guidelines, in addition to having sex twice a week. Over time, adhering to these measures can help alleviate the issues. Prostate cancer treatment. Dear ones who have been diagnosed with prostate cancer, they should incorporate the instructions I provide into their own routine from now on. These are very simple instructions and have no side effects. You can test and perform them. After a 3-month treatment period, if you don't see results, you can explore different methods such as transurethral resection of the prostate, TURP, laser, surgery, and any procedure you desire can be performed. My recommendation is to start with simple methods for treatment, even before considering more complex procedures. And if you don't get results, you can try more advanced methods. You can also try the instructions. I mention if you don't get results, you can consider treatments like surgery or whichever you prefer. Keep these methods alongside your own plans, and they won't have any side effects for you. Those who have prostate cancer should implement these instructions, and it can greatly aid in your improvement. In the first stage, our recommendation is to eliminate sugar and sweets, as well as anything that contains white sugar. You must definitely stop eating sweets, pastries, chocolates, etc. Absolutely do not use them during the approximately 6-month to 1-year treatment period. This is a very, very important point. The next point is to eliminate all animal products during the treatment period, which may take between 3 to 6 months. So, eliminate all animal products. Use plant-based foods instead. It's very beneficial for over 90% of your diet to be raw foods. Those who have cancer should eliminate animal protein because cancer cells feed on animal proteins. When you don't consume meat and animal products, cancer cells become weak and malnourished, gradually fading away. During the treatment period, be sure to use 2 cups of apple juice daily. Please make sure to use fresh wheat sprouts every day, as they are rich in vitamin E. The next topic is one of the very interesting ones. A plant that acts as a female hormone booster. You've probably heard of the fennel is used to boost female hormones. Here, we want to achieve the opposite result, using fennel and increase female hormones in men's bodies, and lower male hormones like testosterone, which can lead to excessive swelling and activity of the prostate gland. When male hormones increase and lead to prostate diseases, they can use fennel brew, 2 cups of fennel tea daily. This plant is known to be harmless and can be used by many. They can use it 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup in the night. Steep 1 teaspoon of fennel in 2 cups of boiling water for a quarter hour and use it warm with honey. Our recommendation is to use cold temperament fruits. For those who have prostate disease, they should consume more cold temperament foods. It's interesting to know that this disease tends to affect those with a warm temperament, and they are generally warm-tempered. And this warm temperament can lead to many diseases, with prostate disease being one of them. So, fruits like citrus are very good, and watermelon, cantaloupe, and canary melon have a balanced temperament and slightly are cold in nature. Lemons, especially, are excellent, and it's a good idea to include fruits with a cooling nature in your daily diet. One of the very important factors in regulating body hormones is controlling nerves, mental calmness, avoiding stress, and inner peace. To achieve this, we need education. We need to learn how to think, to attain mental and emotional peace, and to be able to manage your stressors, because we live in conditions where we must be realistic. And stress, problems, and nervous pressures in our lives are abundant. And to achieve a peaceful lifestyle, we need calmness and education. If you liked our recommendations and wanted to benefit from them, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please show your support and give it a like, and we'll see you in the upcoming videos. Hope to see you. Bye.